question, why? I want to bring in Ashleigh Banfield, host of Banfield right here on NewsNation. Ashleigh, you've covered this story also from the very start. The families are in shock. Nobody seems to have seen this coming. Are you as shocked as everybody else watching this?
Yes, I am not only in shock, I think I share with Brian a bit of sadness as well, because Elizabeth, you've done this job long enough to know that there's always two sides of a courtroom, and one side will be unhappy. It doesn't mean that justice doesn't prevail. This is a different kind of justice. It doesn't feel like justice for a lot of people. Sure as hell doesn't feel like justice for Steve Gonsalves and his family, Kayleigh's family. The other families, they weren't all in unison on the death penalty being mandatory in order to feel whole again. They'll never feel whole. Many of them didn't care at this point because they weren't getting their kids back. So it's really hard on the Gonsalves family because they did not want this, and families matter. Prosecutors take into account what victims' families want and don't want. Chris Watts' family's victims' family members said, okay, take death off the table. Let him plead guilty. Let him go behind bars for the rest of his life with no opportunity for parole and no opportunity for an appeal. And we're fine with it. But these families didn't all feel the same way. This is why I'm processing a lot at this point, just as strictly covering the justice of it. I don't know that everybody's feeling justice.
Why, Ashleigh, would prosecutors make this offer, and why didn't they reach out to the families to tell them? It feels like, I mean, this is all breaking as we speak. The families are just now issuing these statements, but it sure sounds like they weren't consulted. At least the Gonsalves family says it doesn't sound like they were.
So that's a tough one. Everybody operates differently. Every state operates differently, and then every jurisdiction within a state operates differently. I know that they've been at loggerheads at times with the Gonsalves family because they've been very vocal, and there's been this gag order. It's possible that we don't know. I reached out to Steve Gonsalves a little while ago. He's clearly processing a lot, but I haven't heard whether it is true. In fact, he didn't have any consultation prior to this. I would have a hard time believing there was no consultation prior to the media, finding out about it. However, they don't have to. It is certainly difficult if they don't. I would think it really goes against sort of the moral code of victims' rights to not be consulted, at least. Not that your consultation and your opinion is going to carry. That doesn't always happen, but certainly consultation is very important in this day and age in almost every jurisdiction I've ever covered. But I have to get with Steve to find out whether, in fact, he had a consultation, it was unsatisfactory, and the prosecution went ahead anyway.
Brian, the evidence against Bryan Kohberger is overwhelming, and that might be an understatement. There was a massive amount of physical evidence, of digital evidence that all pointed to one person and one person only, and that was Bryan Kohberger. It feels like to many, and I'm curious what your thoughts are, like a slam dunk case. Why wouldn't the prosecution want to bring this case?
Okay, well, first of all, I have sources who have told me that the family members were consulted, but it was a last-minute consultation. They have been led to believe all along that this thing was going to trial. They have booked Airbnbs for 3 months. They've got plans. They've taken time off work. They were told we're going all the way with the death penalty, and they were not told until the very last minute, not long before I found out that this was going down. So there was a consultation, but it wasn't a very good consultation.
That doesn't sound like a consultation. That sounds like we're letting you know this is happening.
Yes, I think they pretended. This is my take. They pretended to consult, but they had their mind made up. There were backroom negotiations happening, I believe, with the defense since at least Friday. That's what I believe. In terms of why the prosecution may want to do this. You know how it works when you get on death row. Even if they got a conviction, even if then at sentencing the jury said yes to death unanimously, there are people in Idaho who have been on death row for 30 and 40 years. These families would have to go through all of this for decades. Some of the victims' parents may not even be alive when Bryan Kohberger is executed. They would have to be reminded during all of the appeals, et cetera, et cetera. Also, there are surviving victims. Let's not forget about the roommates who are going to have to testify and probably be thrown under the bus by the defense and have to go through that. I'm sure that came into play with the prosecution. But I agree with Ashleigh. I am saddened for some of these family members because we have gotten to know them, and they have been led along to believe that there was going to be a trial for 2.5 years and not given any information. There's been a gag order, and oh, you just wait for the big day. Just wait for the big day, the big show, the big trial. And now suddenly they've been told that's not happening.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.